We'll ask Coach Hazel to make an opening statement, then go to questions. And if you'll raise your hand, we'll get a mic out to you. Thanks, Coach.
Well, I thought our guys played extremely hard. I thought after the first couple of series, our defense settled in and got them stopped against a good offense. Obviously, we needed to make more plays offensively on the last 2 quarters to be able to keep our defense off the field and to put some points on the board. We didn't make enough plays, obviously, and we missed an early field goal. That was a big momentum play right at the half. But we got to make some more plays offensively, and that's the only way you're going to win football games. You got to make enough plays.
Darryl, on the attempted throwback, how that unfolded, why he didn't throw the ball?
There was a guy standing in the lane. We had a throwback call to the quarterback, and the backside end, he was right in the middle of the lane, so he didn't throw it, and it was a good decision by Monterosa not to throw that ball. So if the guy had closed, he would have walked down the sideline.
Ricardo, is this the toughest loss you've been a part of?
No, not necessarily. Every loss is a tough loss, and I don't take any L's differently. And even though it's my senior day, it's my last game in Ross A, I don't take this L from any other L. And all losses are tough for me. I can't sleep at night. I take everything personally. This is what I do. I play football, and I'm a football player.
Danny, on your viewpoint of the throwback, the attempted throwback there.
Yeah, I thought he made a really great decision. Dan did in the heat of the moment. He kind of everyone else kind of went. He was the only guy really between me and the end zone, and he was just standing right there in the throwing line, right in front of me. So I think it was a great decision by Dan. It was a good play call too. It was just the guy made a good play on it. Made a good read.
Came 95 yards on the ground on the first 2 drives, and not a lot of rushing yards after that. Just what changed in the ground game after the first quarter?
We just needed momentum, and we got momentum, and we did a good job running the ball today. But we just didn't make enough plays, and I could have stayed up on some runs. We could have brought better on some runs, but we just all got to mesh together and we get it done next time.
Just Danny, your left shoulder seems to be hurting from a distance. I mean, are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I'll be ready to play. Just gonna see what's going on and go from there.
Just what changed offensively? I mean, first 2 drives, 2 nice 75-yard drives to get touchdowns. What changed after that?
We were just stopping ourselves. Maybe a missed progression read here, just a missed block there, a miscommunication, misalignment, just things that we can easily fix, but we got to do it, and that's where we need to go from here. Is just fixing the little things and attention to detail, because that's what's really killing us every single game. It seems like it's just there's attention to detail, and we just got to stop and change the culture and say this isn't going to happen anymore. We're gonna know what we're supposed to be doing, and we just got to go from there.
Darryl, you feel like the defense played well enough today to deserve a victory?
Oh, absolutely. I thought they played extremely well. I mean, to hold that team that's averaging 30.2 points a game to what they did, I thought they did an unbelievable job, especially in the second half. And they had, I'm not sure how many turnovers, but they got 4 turnovers.
Will, sort of a follow-up to that, a lot of you seniors on defense played pretty well as individually, and the defense played pretty well as a whole. Did you guys, come out and as a group of veterans want to play pretty well today?
Yeah, we always want to play well. I mean, emotionally, some people might have gave more on the field. We prepared all week, just like we normally prepare hard. But I guess having your family there, having the last time you play at Ross 8 might bring some extra out of you that you didn't know you had.
What things did you guys do defensively today that maybe hadn't been working the last 3 or 4 weeks?
For one, we tackled much better. A lot of people, we had fewer misassignments, so that adds up.
Ricardo, just how to feel to force 2 more turnovers in your last game in Ross State Stadium with the forced fumble at the end of the first half, and then one last interception to moving to second place all time at Purdue.
It's just, it's an amazing feeling just to be able to play in Ross A one more time. Like Drew Brees said, it's a privilege to be a Boilermaker, and my 4 years here have been great. And you know, like Will said, when it's your last time to strap up your cleats and actually go out in front of the stands that you really work for, and people that really love you, you actually gonna have something more to work for.
Daryl, considering Danny's injury, or whatever we're calling that, did you consider not playing him in the second half or in the last quarter?
No, the doctors came to me at halftime and they said he's fine. They said it was a bruise on his left shoulder, a non-throwing shoulder, so it was never ever consideration of changing the quarterback.
Daryl, you got the 4 turnovers, but you didn't turn any of those into the points. And when you look back, just how crucial was that, not getting any points off those mistakes?
Very critical. You know, you play the game back in your head already, and you think about 3 or 4 plays that you like to have. You know, we dropped one on a 3rd down. They blitzed us. We had a guy coming open. We don't hit that route. It's probably down inside the 5-yard line there. There's a couple other plays. Obviously, the punt return was a big play, and then you know, they threw a deep ball on us late in the game. They gave them 3 points. So those are 3 of the plays that stand out in my mind right now. But you know, when you get 4 turnovers, you got to make points out of them. That's one of the things we said earlier this week.
Ricardo, in your last game, to be this close to getting a victory, how tough is that? And you mentioned before not being able to sleep, you know, like that.
It's very tough because I don't just do it for me. I don't just do it for the seniors, but I do it for the redshirt freshmen. The freshmen who are redshirt now. You know, when you do it for the underclassmen, like the older people who was here, the older captains was here. We trying to set and develop the younger ones, and when they see like you just going and you work and you fighting to the last second all the time, and you just really just trying to develop the young ones. But yeah, it's tough. You fighting out to the last second. We wish it would have came out differently, but I don't think I'd change anything. I don't have any regrets.
Daryl, at what point today did D'Angelo Yancey decide, or you guys decide that he wasn't available to go? Because I think you said on the radio that's recorded a little bit before that you thought you were going to have him, and then he was out there in street clothes.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be questionable for this game. He came out way before we even came out as a team and said he wasn't able to go. He told me last night on the bus, I said, how did he feel? He said he felt like he was a 6. He says, I can jog. I said, that's obviously not good enough. So try to get him back for next week.
Akeem, just to get something out of the running game today, and just where were the openings, where were the lanes that maybe were not there the last few weeks?
We was able to get outside the defense today. We played really well. Like the tackles and the guards pulling, they got outside the defense and chopped them down so I could find running lanes. But all in all, we did a good job up front blocking the whole day. So that's what was different.
Danny, just how much did you miss having 2 of your top targets out there, and BJ and D'Angelo?
I think that obviously you want to have all your receivers healthy and everything, but I think we have a great receiving core, and we're going to continue to keep growing together. And you miss guys when they get hurt and everything, but I think that all those guys work really hard, and they're all very talented. So you know, we just got to keep working together and keep growing together, and we're going to keep making plays.
Danny, that last drive, even though you guys hadn't done a lot offensively to that point, did you feel pretty confident going in there that you could go and get the touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, again, even on that last drive, I think we just stopped ourselves. I mean, the very last play call was a great play call. I mean, I had the guy I wanted open. I had a couple of guys open that I could have gone to there, and you know, I'll be kicking myself when I watch the film on that one, I think.
Anything else? Thanks.
Thanks everybody. It's been a privilege my last 4 years. Just thanks for everything.